The court case of Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 was a groundbreaking court case that shaped the way schools are to this day. This court case reversed the Plessy v. Ferguson decision, which stated that black and white schools were okay because they were separate but equal. This statement is very untrue. Brown v. Board of Education was a name given to 5 circuit court cases that went to the Supreme Court in 1952. These court cases were Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka, Davis v. Board of Education of Prince Edward County, Briggs v. Elliott, Boiling v. Sharp, and Gebhardt v. Ethel. In each of these 5 court cases, segregation in schools were the main problems. In each of these court cases, the 14th Amendment was claimed to be violated under the Equal Protection Clause. Thurgood Marshall was one of the main lawyers arguing for the plaintiffs of this case. Thurgood Marshall was a very prominent lawyer in the NAACP, and he was a very important aspect of this case. Brown v. Board of Education came to be because of segregation within the school systems. African American students were denied the right to attend certain public schools because those schools were segregated based on race. The segregation in schools was allowed because of the 1896 Plessy v. Ferguson court case, which stated that black and white schools were separate but equal. When this court case first reached the Supreme Court, the justices of the Supreme Court were divided on how to proceed. They could not come to a decision, so they decided to rehear the case later in the year of 1953. In the process of this case being reheard, Chief Justice Warren replaced another Chief Justice who had died. Chief Justice Warren was able to get the other justices to agree unanimously that segregation in public schools was unconstitutional. Because of Chief Justice Warren, the Supreme Court ruled unanimously that segregation based on race violated the Equal Protection Clause under the 14th Amendment. This decision stated that separate schools for white and African American students were unequal. The rulings of this court case are one of the most important decisions in the history of education. The desegregation of schools took years to happen. The schools that were segregated were not happy about this decision. Brown v. Board of Education helped to encourage the American Civil Rights Movement.
Created using Powtoon.